of Information Systems and Education in National Tsinghua University in Taiwan. And Professor Shelley Shuxing is my teacher. And it's very glad to be here to share with you a study of implementing e-learning for the media industry, a case study of a small-sized advertising company in Taiwan. And this is the outline of my presentation. The first is the introduction, and then I'll make a brief background of the case study, and I will just skip the literature review. If you want to see more details, please look at the page 291 in the conference proceedings. And then the research questions, methodology, data analysis, and then I'll draw the conclusion and suggestions. Well, the appearance of the internet technology has sharply changed the character of the media industry and its work process. We can see that the media design process is moving from entirely manual to a digital workforce, and so much that sometimes media designers find it difficult to approach new tools. So, to provide the on-job training to existing employees is as important as to train new recruits. And nowadays, the challenge of the media designers will be to plan and design content for new types of media via cutting-edge computer technology, such as multimedia or websites. And the traditional apprenticeship expose companies to risk in losing their essential human capital once the senior staff resign or retire. And therefore, e-learning could act as a great catalyst in managing against the fast obsolescence of technical skills and continuously updating media workers' design capability. And it might also help transform senior staff know-how into information assets with the company and improve the traditional apprenticeship in the workforce. So I'll make a brief background of the case study. Okay, this company is the first design, publishing, and printing company with fully electronic process systems in Taiwan. And it is a small-sized organization, consists of 12 members, specializing in the business of corporate identity systems, commercial print systems, and calendar publishing, and so on. And all the design process are under Apple Computer Systems. And this is the organization of Masses Company. Well, it's divided into 3 divisions: Marketing and Planning Division, Creative Design Center, and Management Division. And during 2005, a series of sudden resignation from senior designers and the renovation of work process forced the firm to seek a solution of applying advanced knowledge structuring methods, because the head believed that e-learning could be very helpful to insert new persons for the production process and to guarantee the flexibility in training new recruits. However, most of the small-sized companies could not afford a costly learning management systems. So in this case study, the researchers discussed the transformation of the digitalized design process in the advertising media industry and focus on how e-learning can optimize this transition by using an alternative approach without expensive LMS. So our research questions are: what is the process of implementing e-learning for a small-sized company in the media industry? And what role does e-learning play in multi-type knowledge conversion within the company? This study was conducted by using case study research approach because the case study methods can investigate a contemporary phenomenon within a real-life context. And the primary data collection includes observation during weekly meetings and normal working hours, formal and informal interviews of employees and the head. And the duration and participant profile. The initial data collection of the study was conducted from April 2005 to February 2006, and more empirical data should be collected continuously. And participants involved in the study are 12 members of the firm, includes 1 male and 11 females, and the age of the state range from 23 to 52. And senior employees in the design department are well experienced in operating Macintosh computer systems with over 8,000 hours of experience on average. And based on the preliminary data collected, the researcher induced the implementation of e-learning for a small-sized company into these 4 phases, including learning goal setting, evaluation of existing resources, commencement of e-learning, and the assessment of learning results. Phase 1 is learning goal setting. It is very important for organizations to develop a clear vision of learning, knowledge, performance, and how current technology can activate this version before implementing e-learning. And as far as this company is concerned, the purpose of initiating e-learning is to improve traditional apprenticeship and train a new recruit in a more flexible way, and to transfer experienced employees tasting knowledge as know-how into information assets, to facilitate current process for raising the creativity and productivity for designers, and to record repeated errors and prevent workers from making mistakes, and most important of all, to upgrade employees' design capability of using advanced technology tools. And phase 2, evaluation of existing resources. Well, before launching e-learning efforts, the company evaluates its existing resources such as IT infrastructure, staff skills and time, and look for alternatives of applying e-learning tools. According to a survey, LMS installation prices can range from $9,000 to around $5 million, depending on the number of users. So for a small-sized organization, expensive LMS is not necessary. Resort to business and e-learning software such as Adobe or Micromedia and other free resources on the internet might be a good substitute. And the phase 3 is commencement of e-learning. Well, during this phase, organization policies have been made to institutionalize new lean training, and the enterprise is ready to initiate e-learning. And this company, they provide their staff with entirely Apple computer environments and Mac OS X Tiger, equipped with digital media edition tools such as iTunes, iPhoto, and iMovie, along with Snap Pro 10, a screen capture solution. All these design media editors enable the instructors to produce e-learning material handily. And the phase 4 is assessment of learning results. It is very difficult to measure the results of people's behavior and especially learning. And beyond expectation, the resignation of senior staff didn't make great impact on masses due to the implementation of e-learning, because it provides employees with self-paced learning and ensure the flexibility in using manpower. And new recruits indicate that they feel comfortable with e-learning because of the characteristic of flexibility and convenience. Well, and based on the data analysis of weekly observation, interviews, and official document from the case study, the researchers briefly comment on what role does e-learning play in the following 4 types of knowledge interaction within a company, and how IT is being used as an enabler. Well, the first type is the tasty-to-tasty knowledge via socialization. In this phase, effective communication facilities are required, include face-to-face meeting and daily afternoon tea break, because during the tea break, the staff can exchange their opinions with one another under a pleasant atmosphere. And email, weblogs, and other communication tools are used to facilitate communication and activate the organizational culture. And the second is tasty to explicit knowledge via externalization. While 2 of the experienced employees of the design department was asked to produce e-learning material to share their know-how. But in the very beginning, they were unwilling to do so because they are afraid of losing their position in the company. So reward and encouragement play an essential role in this stage. And moreover, not only the learners, but also the instructors gain a lot from the procedure of sharing knowledge. And after recording the learning content, the senior staff edit these materials with digital media addition tools, and then upload these materials to digital databases via intranet. And the third is the explicit to explicit knowledge via combination. The company established an e-portal connecting office websites, weblog, online database of e-learning materials, and some digital standard components library. So this is the interface of the digital databases. includes some e-learning materials, organizational documentation, film clips and photos, and it can be seen as an alternative learning management system. But notice that the e-learning content and design standard components are delivered through the intranet for the sake of confidentiality. And phase 4 is explicit to tasting knowledge via internalization. And this type of knowledge creation relies on staff ability to make sense out of explicit information. And with the help of e-learning, the formal workers' errors are recorded systematically and to avoid the potential for financial risks. So, let's draw a conclusion. There is no one-size-fits-all model for each organization to implement e-learning. Each company might adopt its unique model to the characteristics. And especially for the media industry, its advantage is that most of the media workers or designers are capable of using advanced technology to deal with the increasing complex tasks. And according to the preliminary data gathered, the researchers find that developing a clear vision of learning and business goal is as important as to evaluate current IT resource in the company. And during the phase of practicing e-learning, learning culture and policies are a very essential factor of successful e-learning practice. And for small-sized companies, an expensive learning management system is not necessary. Resort to business and e-learning software or free resource on the internet, for instance, might be a good substitute. And developing company website is an alternative approach of purchasing a high-priced LMS. Employees could individually retrieve online material and build their self-paced learning. In addition, the emails, blogs, and other communication tools might be helped to facilitate communication in business and activate organizational culture. And this is my presentation. Thank you very much.
Are there any questions? I have one.
Yes.
I think it's really an issue that people are hesitant to share knowledge, especially if they are experts in their field and they think they might lose their prestige afterwards sharing.
Yeah.
So which reward mechanism did you install in this company?
For instance, some, of course, they ate their salary, and the head give, for example, give the senior staff an iPod, some gift and some money.
Okay. Is there now a practice established that the people have to share naturally? So do they have to document their knowledge in case that somebody resigns and walks away and the knowledge is lost?
Yes.
So is it now naturally established in this company?
Not naturally, of course, there are some rules now.